Hello, welcome back to GP's Odds and Ends. Jessica here. Thank you so much for joining me today. So you saw the wheel picker. Today is a CD and debt update. I don't really have much in regards to debt other than I did get an email from like the Department of Education in regards to the school loans. Apparently, like whatever has been going on with the previous Biden administration and they called it the Save repayment plan. That has all been like in the courts. I don't know all the ins and outs of what's going on with that, but because they had like a court case going on in regards to the Save repayment plan, they put all of the people that had those loans into a forbearance. So while my school loans are in forbearance, they are not accruing interest. They're just kind of sitting like in a standstill, I guess. The email that I got did say that the court case is still going on, but they are believing that repayments should begin by December of this year. So I'm glad that I've started putting a little bit away for like budgeting about $25 or so into each paycheck to go into the school loan envelope that stays in my online bank account. But I think I may create maybe like a savings challenge, something, along the lines of, education or, something to that effect, similar to the car one, and maybe use that to save for, like the individual loan so that I can start maybe paying those off. So once I create something, I will let you know. But I think I might like start budgeting that into my 2 paychecks per month and start putting that aside, the same that I've been doing for the car loan. And then like once I get that money saved up, put it in the bank and maybe just pay one off. So if I can start paying them off maybe before the repayments come back into effect, that's going to help the interest. Because currently, when I've looked at it previously, the Save repayment plan, I don't know how that would ever in the world help anybody, because like the amount of my loans, you've seen from my debt updates, I have over $50,000 worth of loans, and most of that is interest. The problem with the Save repayment plan, I was making about $140, I think, dollars for a payment every month, but the interest that it gets accrued every month is like triple that. So there's no way anybody can ever pay those balances off if you're not even covering what the interest is that you're accruing every month. Like it's just it's a never ending cycle. I don't know how they expect anybody to ever be able to pay off their loans when it's like that. But I mean, don't get me started on all of that. I do have to also update you on the CDs that I've been creating. I think this year, I kind of wanted to start last year. I wanted each CD to have at least $100 in it. My first one has just matured, I guess you could say, for January, but this is also December, I believe. I hadn't updated you on December yet, so we're going to update that. I think this year want to get each one up to 150, and then like the other 50 that I would normally put into the CD. So I'm still growing these a little bit, but as they mature, But I want to put that other $50 towards the debt payment instead of going into the CD ladder, because that's kind of more important to me right now. So this is what was in my buffer for January. I did January. Well, all right, let me back up. Let me backtrack a little bit here. Let's take care of December first before I get nutsy here. Let's take care of December, and then we can talk about, I want like a real dark teal. I like to match the color that's already on the page, kind of. That'll be good. Okay, so for December, current was 0. I deposited, I believe I did do the $100 for, yeah, because that's right there. I wouldn't have put that over there if I didn't do the $100. So now that balance is $100. And then each one of these CDs is $40. And then half. Okay, so that takes care of that. So I might have to do like a little bit of a bill swap again here. Let me put these in the right order. And this prop bill is from Sincerely Roxy Designs, if you want to go check out her Etsy. But let's go back to January, because January only had $45. That did accrue and mature, and the interest brought it up to about $47. So there was about $2 of interest that the $45 accrued. Just trying to get a $2 bill here. Let me take this all out, because I'm gonna need these, I think, anyways. My bigger prop bills. Because I want to cash condense that envelope a little bit if I can as well. These prop bills I did get from Amazon. I did mark them up myself, just to be on the safe side. I wouldn't want to accidentally move one of them into like my wallet or something and then try to pay with it. Just my neuroses, I guess, if you will. But all right, so since this did accrue $2 interest, I then also transferred, because I did have the money in my buffer. I had a bit over $100. I had $150, $75, $77 in here. I'm gonna swap this 5 for 2 2s and a 1, because I'm going to need, since this accrued $2 interest, I put in $103 that I transferred over to the CD for January. I hope all of this is making sense, and I'm so sorry if it is not. The CD ladder, the CD ladder packet here, I did see it originally on Golden Girl Budget's channel, and she has a really good explanation of how like this all works and why she's using it. But this whole CD ladder kit is from Debt Free Jessie. I believe she has it in an Etsy shop, so you can go check her out. And there's the ladder with the deposit information, as well as the little CDs here for every month. So let's see, the balance is now $47. So let me let me zoom you in a little so you can see what it is I am doing. So it accrued accrued interest, which made it 47. I did a deposit on the 18th of $103. So I'm just going to put that there. So now the balance, it was 47 plus 103 is 150. So all of the ones that are already at 150, I'll just add the additional 50 for the month and then put the other 50 towards debt. And we'll just kind of go at it from there. So I added 103. So let me figure this out now. This is, I think, where things are going to get tricky. So this is going to make it 80. And then all right, so half of this one would make it, I feel like it would be, so it's kind of not quite like a third CD. I feel like we have just a teen, oh, you can't even see that, I'm so sorry. Goodness gracious. All right, so I filled in, I only had one colored in to begin with. I colored in this one and like most of this one. I'm so sorry I had you so zoomed in. So sorry about that. Okay, so the next one will be maturing in the middle of February. So when this video comes around again, it'll either be the debt update or both the debt update and CD update. So let me see what I can condense here. Whoops. There we go. Okay, so far for the CD ladders, we have 500, 6, 7, 8, 900, 1,000, 1,100, 1,150, 70, 90, 92, 93. So 1,000. Oh goodness, 500. That was, let's do this the easy way. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is another 500 and the 500, so I can put a 1,000 in here. Let's see what I have. That's a fully funded one. To move that. Let's see. Okay, I have a 1,000, so we'll put the 500 back and the 1, 2, 3, 4, and those. Okay, and then I can do another 100, and that should be it. Okay, so let's try this again. These bills are a little bit bigger. 1,000, 1,100, 1,150, 70, 90, 2, and 3. So 1,193. Wow, that's awesome. And it'll be nice. It'll be interesting to see what accrues for the interest for February, because I believe the February CD does have the full 100 in it currently. So if the $45-ish accrued about $2 and change, I'm hoping the $100 is, $5 or more for the interest, and I'll keep track of that on the CD ladder as well for whatever the current amount is. But this is my little budget binder, so that's where I keep my CD information. But thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed. If you have any questions about the CD ladder or that process, I'm using it for retirement. I think Golden Girl Budgets Tracy is using it as like emergency situation. I do have a separate account for emergency, and I'll probably add to it once I fully fund my car insurance payment for this year, or the next 6 months. I want to use the CDs as like an additional retirement fund. I kind of, at this point in my life, because I am in my late 40s, I don't know if all of you are aware of that or not, but I am in my late 40s, and I've switched jobs in the past. So the current job that I'm at right now, I've been at for almost 9 years. But I don't put like a huge amount. I do the amount that the company will match into my 401k. So my 401k is not huge, which is why I want to build up these CDs so that they get to a point where they can accrue bigger amounts of interest, and then that can fund me in my later years, hopefully. I need to kind of maybe sit down and maybe find some kind of like retirement calculator or something like that online that will kind of maybe tell me like how much I would need to have like on a month by month basis or something to that effect. I mean, it would be nice to maybe get it to a point where I could just pull out maybe what it's making in interest, or something like that. I have to kind of see as this progresses along, like year after year, how that all works with the interest, because it is very small amounts right now. I would like to at least get them all up to 1,000 at some point, but debt is also a priority, because the less I have to put towards debt, the more I can put into that and other things. So thank you so much for watching and letting me ramble on a little bit here. Till next time, bye for now.